Hello and welcome back to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play of our Legend of the Ramble House Saints. So, when last we left off, our heroes were in a pretty interesting situation. And I would say not of their own doing, but that would only be 75% true. Because last week, Nick played the adventure card Angry Mob and brought a bunch of orcs into the fight. Orcs which then proceeded to waylay poor Spike, who now lays in a puddle of cactus juice down here at the south end of the map. And those of you who can see it, because you're watching our YouTube video, it's right down there is where she lies, at the south end of the map. Completely surrounded by orc bodies, but there is one orc here, just to the southeast of her, that is still standing. And that happens to be the Chieftain, and the Chieftain is pretty frickin' strong. Still two more orcs that are in the fight, and those are over by Ingrahild to the northeast of Spike, right around 8 yards or so. And then to the far north of the map, north of the menhirs themselves, we have two giants still in the fight with Credo. And before we actually get started, I think it might, let's see, 7 days from today will be the 15th, which is when this episode should air. So you'll have 2 days left to enter our contest. Now, if you go to our Twitter, @KnightsDinner, you will see pinned to our profile is a contest for a handmade, chaos-colored chainmail dice bag, which is good for holding how many sets of dice, Mike?
At least 7, and there's one random set of dice included at this point because of the number of followers we've gotten.
So we're pretty excited to be doing our first giveaway, and definitely like, follow, head to our Twitter page, follow us there, and retweet it. Let your friends know about our show. Also, shameless plug, if you'd like to help us improve our show, we are more than happy to help you do that with our Patreon page. And you can get there by following our Linktree, either from our Facebook page, our web page, or our Twitter page. Beyond that, we'd like to thank once again our amazing sponsors, Poppets Coffee. And if those of you watching the video, you can see it straight above my head. Other than that, let's get savage. So we're going into round 4. Ingrahild came up with the red joker, which means she is going to get a +2 on all of her actions. And while those of you at home who are watching can't see it, for everybody's knowledge, all of the heroes got an additional Benny point, which I carried over into this week, just because I'm feeling generous.
You ended the episode at the start of the round, so it'd be kind of disingenuous to take away that Benny.
I mean, I could have.
I thought it was very nice of you, James. I won't be a Debbie Downer like Mike.
I am a benevolent dictator.
You got the dick part right.
Thing.
All right. So, Mike, you are running Ingrahild. What is Ingrahild going to do?
She's going to move her happy butt over here, and she's going to declare 3 actions.
3. Nice.
To attack this orc right there.
Okay.
With action number 1. Accurate Dwarven War Axe. Hit the 2 actions button. And roll.
And yes, I know he declared 3 actions, but because Ingrahild has 2 weapon fighting, she's only taking the penalty for 2 actions. And with a 10 on the roll, that's going to be a raise. Go ahead and hit that raise damage.
Hit with a raise. Big money, no whammy.
There's a big money. There's a whammy.
All right. And as she whacks that orc with her war axe, it falls to the ground quite dead.
All right. Hand axe coming in after the buddy down there. Oh,
her first swing was a miss. With a 2.
That's no good. We're gonna Benny that. We've got hero shit to do.
Still a miss with a 5.
You know what? We'll waste one more Benny on this one before I call it.
Oh, there it goes. There's an ace.
Ace with a 10, raised damage.
And he is going to take another wound, which will also make him quite dead.
And then the lovely thing about Savage Worlds is that you can move at any point during your declared actions. So she's going to step right up to Mr. Chieftain over here and bring that accurate war axe down on him.
Oh, that is a success.
That is a success. We'll take a single success.
All right, so that would be a wound with a total of 13. He is going to attempt to soak it. Oh, there's an ace, there's another ace, 3 aces, and a 1.
And as James is wont to do, he normally makes those soak checks, but now he's got somebody to worry about rather than murdering a cactus. So with that, Ingrahild will good noodle.
All right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You can play your adventure card at any moment, right?
Indeed.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and play mine, which is called Last Stand. Your hero and all allies within 5 inches gain +2 to parry and toughness until the next Joker is dealt.
Oh.
So that will impact everybody except Credo.
Yeah, because fuck that guy.
Mostly because he ran away.
All right.
So that will increase everybody's parry and toughness by a +2.
So I will add that on to you guys with the active effect builder.
Figure this is as good a time as any to get this out there. With
Probably.
the cactus laying pro, or she's not prone anymore, is she? I don't remember.
She's down. One. Yeah, she near death.
Right, She's made her save. She didn't get back up. That's right.
Right. She's stable but down.
Yep. So that'll help out, and then Ingrahild fighting.
So it moves on to the orc chieftain's turn, and he is snarling, he is bleeding, and he reaches into a pouch and he pulls out a potion, which he chugs. And there we go. Actually have to open the potion to click the macro. And then his second of 3 actions are going to be chug another one. And he is suddenly looking much better than what he was. And he snarls. And does he does have it. So he is going to... well, she's on the ground, so that won't actually work. So he is just going to focus his 3rd attack on Ingrahild, because she was so brave to come up and get in his face. And he is swinging wildly. There we go. And as he rolls, he does not like that roll, so he is going to Benny it. He is still missing. So he's going to go for broke and spend his last Benny on this. And still misses. But he is doing much better than what he was, so we will go on to Kratos' turn.
All right. So we have 2 giants right here that are close by. We're going to declare 2 actions. We're going to swing after this first one right here first. That's within reach. All right, and...
You going to frenzy on this one, or...?
We will frenzy on this one.
Okay.
And where did it go? Wild attack. And -2 for the extra action. And let's see how this ends up.
Oh, right now that is a miss on both of those swings.
We'll go ahead and spend a Benny on
was
it.
The best.
Let's we have an extra Benny.
All right, so that changed it into a raise on the first hit with an 11 and a success on the second hit with an 8.
All right, first hit, raise damage going in.
Oh, there's an ace. Total of 26. That's going to be 3 wounds. He will try and soak it. He's got a pretty good toughness. But he does not. So he goes down and is dead.
Yep, and then since there's no one nearby, that frenzy hit is wasted.
Indeed. I like that.
And then we will go up to this next one over here. And we will use our second action on it. And wild attack still the -2. And roll to hit. Oh, I did not uncheck frenzy. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll just go with the first one, which is a 13 and a raise.
All right, and then the raise damage coming through.
Oh, pair of aces on
Jesus.
That would be raise damage.
And you completely just rip right through this guy's guts, and he falls to the ground quite dead.
All right, and I'm looking around, and I see the orc chieftain is still up.
Yes, the orc chieftain is the only one still up.
All right, and I still have some movement left, so we will start heading that way.
Huh. Weird. I need to see if... There we go. Apparently, it did not mark those 2 orcs dead that Ingrahild killed.
And I will be a good noodle and push end turn.
All right, Spike. You were unconscious, laying there, no longer dying in a pool of cactus juice. And then it goes to Thid.
All right, so Thid would like to, and I'm trying to figure out how many actions you want to consider it. I'd like to move to... I was just looking at my pace and whatnot. I'm going to move over here to Spike, and I would like to heal her first.
Okay, so that would be one action.
And then my next plan was to attempt to pick her up and then move back. Would you like me on top of her, or am I okay at an adjacent square?
You're okay in an adjacent square. That would be an athletics check to drag her away.
Okay, so my heal will be at a -2, though. Correct?
And
okay.
So would the athletics check.
Right. Good. So 2 actions is what it will be. So then that. And let's try the heal first. Maybe. Are you gonna roll it? Not. Roll it from there. There we go.
All right. That is
Hell yes.
2 wounds that have been returned to her. So I will reduce her wounds by 2.
And then I will attempt the athletics. Again with a -2. This is where it might get a little dodgy. Oh, big ace. Oh, big ace.
For a total of a 7. So go ahead and move back to where you want to go.
So I moved 1, so I have 4 left. 1, 2, 3. Let's go up here.
And she will have been dragged to there.
All right.
Make sure I teleported her so that way it wouldn't cost her movement.
Gotcha. And that will be the end of Thid's go. He'll just kind of pant and set her down. Say, Blizz, the one left.
All right, Blizz's turn. Can Blizz end this fight?
Blizz is gonna stir the fuck try as he steps bravely in front of the cactus.
My hero.
So brave.
If she dies, can we make tequila?
I'd have to probably see what I can extract from her. Just kill the thing.
And I'm gonna declare 2 actions.
Okay.
I'll spend the extra 2 power points to bump that up to damage. Oh. Ew.
Ooh, that's a 1 modified.
We're gonna... There we go. Oh, no, wait, that's still a failure.
I was going to say, that's still a failure at a 3. That's better than the 1 that it was.
It was better than the 1. There we go. That's what I needed.
There's an ace.
Alright, so I'm going to click this raise damage, and then hit the extra d6 at the end, once it's done exploding. Let's throw another d6 on there just for funsies.
All right.
I'm not going to Benny the 24 points of damage that I just rolled.
You sure?
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that.
Okay. And he is going to make his incapacitation roll. And he fails. So as he goes down, he has a busted leg from that strike. And your second action. He's not dead yet, but he is on his way there.
Well, since he's not dead yet, I'm going to help him. I'm not going to spend extra power points this time, though.
Alrighty.
Because who needs them when you roll like that?
Yeah, total of 12. Nice.
It's a total of 10 because I forgot the 2 actions, but that's still a raise because an 8's what gives the raise. And extra point of shaken when he's already shaken gives him a wound.
And that will kill him. And that ends the fight, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, looks like all the bad guys are quite messily dead. And I will end the combat. And now there's a bunch of dead bodies lying around that you guys can loot.
You're going to see Thid, if there's a camera view, pan over his shoulder, he's going to pull his little notebook out, and you see, like, kind of doctor-like scribe next to a very poorly drawn cactus. And you just see little notes, and he's going to attempt to try to heal Spike up a little bit as she's kind of coming back to consciousness.
Okay.
While everybody else loots and whatnots. And he does so with a raise, so that should get her back up to full. Or no wounds.
Awake? Oh, pardon me.
And feeling
no
better.
Wounded.
Spike, you really gotta be careful there.
What happened?
She's not sure, but she vaguely believes that it might have been Kratos' fault somehow. Although she's not sure how she could pin it on Credo.
Just echoing in your mind. Fuck you, Nick.
I feel like I'm trying to figure out why half my spikes are like all fucked up. And there's like a trail of dirt that's leading past my legs.
Credo, are you all good? I just saw you go through the woods. Are you good?
I'm just a little tired.
I am too. This is exhausting.
All right.
Did you find anything good, Blizz?
No. They all had just crap on them, except for the chief. He had a little bit of money. Everybody gets a cut. I already clicked the split 4 ways, and then took the odd one for myself, because, well, I'm that guy.
All right, so you stand here at the menhir, surrounded by the stones. you have the Ghostlight Lamp and a bunch of dead bodies around you. What do you guys want to do now?
I'm checking this out because this is supposed to be. This is where the lamp led us. So as I walked around checking the bodies, the lamp kept pointing towards these stones. Correct?
In this direction, yes.
Yeah. So if I was up here, it was So when I was over here, it was pointing. Every time it's pointing towards this.
Yep.
All right. So I'm checking this stone out.
And as you get close, and the light of the lamp washes over it, there is just kind of a rush of energy, and Credo leaps out of the way as whoops, come on. There we go. A portal appears to the northeast of the central menhir. And
I think you did it.
Only one way to find out.
just a second. I have to activate that.
Push the spike through.
Yep, just check spike through.
Not again.
All right. The portal is active.
Geronimo.
Liz just walks right into it because he's the one who did it. I have full faith in my abilities.
All right. And as you guys come through,
If you want to drag
her
Angerhild, yeah.
I'll hop back and move her through.
Looks like my kind of place.
All right.
He did.
So before you guys go tromping all over the place,
Tromp.
this area that you appeared in, there's a lone menhir in this small clearing in a very vibrant forest, almost jungle-like, that's filled with thick and verdant plant life. There's exotic flowers draping the standing stone, which you appeared by, and the stone itself pulses with a brilliant chartreuse light. The path ahead of you is lined with rose petals and leads to a monolithic giant floral bloom that appears to have been grown from wood. As you're looking at it, there's no like carve marks or anything on it. And to either side of it, two wooden stamens, plant stamens like flower stamens, stretch out towards the menhir that you came from, extending from either side of a set of ornate doors that have been carved into the giant flower. An overpowering fragrance of flowers and sweet grass just fills the air. And up above, the sun is at its zenith. Now, when you came into the portal, it was heading towards evening. I forgot to hit play on the timer. And you guys have at least added that much time. And the sun was close to setting when you came through the portal, but now the sun is at noon, and it's basking the area in light and warmth. What do you guys want to do?
Fid's going to kind of look around. Can I do some sort of a check to see if there's anything useful for me from an alchemical standpoint in all this foliage and whatnot?
Absolutely. That would be a notice check.
Notice.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to ask Spike about this place.
The sun's really bright. Good. I thought it was just about evening. Didn't see shit.
What would I need to roll to figure out where that portal took us? Because we weren't told anything. It was just that we were going to the Vault of Thorns, correct?
Correct. That would be an occult check.
Occult? Okay. I didn't know if it was academic, spellcasting, or occult, and I've got all of them, so.
You're so fancy.
I am.
So you're guessing that you have been transported to some kind of demi-plane. And Spike, same goes for you. You're guessing it's some kind of demiplane. However, you would go just slightly farther just because the fact that you are tied to nature, and you believe it might be roughly connected in some way to the first world.
Okay.
We're not in Glorian anymore, Thid. We're in a demiplane.
No, I didn't even bring my red slippers.
Why would you need red slippers in a swamp? Wouldn't they just get dirty?
Yeah, that's why I didn't bring them.
All right, I need everyone to make a notice check.
Oh my gosh, everybody's rolling.
All those dice.
Thid is so remarkably just blinded by this noon sunlight.
And all the brilliant and bright colors of all the flowers are just...
It just doesn't make sense in my brain.
All right, so Blizz had a 5, Credo had a 4, Thid had a critical failure, and Spike just failed, as did Ingrahild. So as you guys are all looking around, Credo and Blizz, you guys notice that some of the tree leaves and flowers and bushes and stuff kind of wriggle in a way that reminds you of like a predator about to strike. And as that happens, we are going to go into combat, because you guys see this little creature come out, and it looks something. Let me pull up the picture. Like this guy.
Fuck.
And
Another spike.
it is tiny. All right, let me clear the image off of the player, or off of the viewer's view. Now, for those of you who can't see it because you're listening to us on the podcast, this creature looks like a little bundle of twigs and bark and various other little bits of wood that have been kind of formed into a roughly humanoid shape. They appear to be covered with thorns, and they just look kind of small and nasty.
The little wicker gremlin.
Yeah, that probably would not be far from the truth. Oh, I need to unhide Ingrahild. All right, so I need to remove Ingrahild because she doesn't get an action this round. Spike doesn't get an action this round. Nor does Thid. And then I can start the fight. And right at the top, we have that little stick creature who comes rushing right up in front.
For you listeners, it's labeled as weird stick creature.
And actually, no, let's move it to about right here. And it is going to hold its little hand out. And it creates just this blast. Well, not blast, a cone of splinters and thorns and lots of wood debris. Let's see. Let's go.
Oh, thank God it has evade. Why are we showing it as Kratos' turn?
I don't know. Let me back that up to the correct person. There we go. Let's see. No, let's go 225. There we go.
I see a magic word on that, though.
Evade?
Yes. Yes, indeedy.
Why is it not letting me? Oh, duh. Because I'm still in the wrong thing. So it would have gone to here. And all of you inside, even those who are surprised, get an agility check at -2. All right, let's see what we got here. Blizz horribly fails it right now.
Not horrible. It's just not a pass.
Thid, you manage to come jumping out to safety.
Jump around.
And let's see, who else here? Spike. Spike jumps out to safety. And target her. Ingrahild jumps out to safety. Port her out. Target her. Which just leaves Blizz.
Fuck me up, fam.
All right. Here we go. Here comes the damage roll.
Oh my.
There's an ace.
Oh, that's a lot of sixes. That's a lot of dice.
I take back my fuck me up, fam.
An 18, which is going to cause 2 wounds.
You know what? We're going to try to soak that.
I figured you would. Oh, there's a pair of aces. And you managed to stop all of the damage. All right. Well, the good news is I've got more guys.
I don't understand how that's good news.
Oh, it's good news for me.
Oh, okay.
So this guy comes rushing out of the brush as well. And he is also going to try to do the same thing. Oh, my controls are being cranky tonight. So he is going to fire this. And I really, really want
a spinny doohicker?
A spinny doohicker.
Yeah. That's a very technical term.
Yep. And this time it'll just be Spike and Ingrahild who get the get the agility check to evade.
Is it still -2?
Yes. I'm sitting here thinking I should have added a cool animation to that. All right, so neither of you get hit as Ingrahild leaps to there. Spike leaps to there. Where did Spike go?
Oh, I went back through the portal. I'm safe.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to deactivate the portal on this end.
Spike said, I'm out.
Hold on.
Not today. Oh, I can't go back through?
I got this.
Spike said, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Fuck you, Credo.
Poor Credo.
What do you mean, poor Credo? Poor Spike.
Credo didn't do nothing.
You were fine.
It's not Kratos' fault that his handler is a dick. I mean, a Nick. Sorry, Dick and Nick rhyme, and it just...
Freudian slip.
There we go. Now she will not...
And as they dive back next to Blizz, spread out!
All right.
What?
So, another one.
Bites the dust.
Nope. comes rushing out of the brush. It is only going to get to there. And I am just going to draw the cone. Let's see. It's going to go for that. Oh, that works much better.
Motherfuckery.
All right. As it throws off its first. Those of you inside, go ahead and make your rolls. As you guys are dodging back and forth, doing your best not to eat this spray of splinters. All right, let's roll back through here.
See a lot of bennies. I just heard my wife groan downstairs.
All right, so Spike, after spending a Benny, makes it with a 5. Blizz failed again. And where is Ingrahild?
Poor Blizz.
Ingrahild
passed.
All right, so Ingrahild.
Blizz is just staring at these things like, what the shit?
Blizz drops back to there, so both of them, or not Blizz, Spike drops back to there. And then Blizz takes another spray.
Tap me up, fam.
You said dap me up? We doing cool handshakes now?
I did not say that.
All right, and this will be another wound as the total comes to
one wound.
15.
Do I see how many of these things are still coming out?
You see bushes shaking on both sides.
Because I am down to my last Benny. It is just one wound, but I am also next. Hopefully, we're about done with all of these things coming out. Fuck it. Let's try to soak it. Oh, no.
Oh.
Even worse.
Critical failure on the soak roll. Good thing there's no penalties for that.
Right. I have a button that says undo damage. Can I click that?
No.
Sure.
I should be able to.
No.
I'll give you permission.
Thanks, Dustin.
I'm here for you.
And then this guy.
Oh, there's only one more because I got the alert that I'm next.
I feel like that's metagaming.
I'm shaken and wounded, so who the fuck knows what I'm going to be able to do?
I can't see.
I say you're shaking without a Benny left, right?
Yup.
Mm. Good thing you have relief. You can just cast it. Wait.
All right. Everybody inside of that template, which is everybody but Spike this time. Oh, my phone is vibrating.
All right, so an agility roll.
Agility -2.
Yeah, -2. Okay, Thid. Thid has safely leapt away.
We got plenty of bennies. We'll spend one on it just to see what happens. We'll take it.
All right, so Blizz does not dodge it. Credo does not dodge it, but Thid and Ingrahild both dodge out of it. So let me pull
the dwarves
to there. Ingrahild goes to there. Untarget you two. And scroll back up. I need to get that scroll stop thing. And oh, I forgot to throw that out there, so roll damage.
Oh.
Somebody just took it to the face.
Motherfucker! I was just saying, please let that first roll be to me. But no. You know,
And
I talked a whole lot of shit about the cactus dying to be eaten this much damage. I just...
Yup.
oh, I'm not going to lie. I am thoroughly amused by this.
That's okay. I'll have a new character made up by next week. Jesus.
You don't even need to. You can just play Ingerhild. Boom. Character made.
All right. So Blizz has to eat that.
Oh, I ate it.
And
Because I'm staring at these things still, just like, what the fuck are these things? Just saw them coming. Couldn't move out of a single one of them.
Coming, yes. All right. So that takes us to Blizz, who can finally try an unshake.
Oh, just let me hit yes. That was weird.
Yeah, that's one of the new things. Here, let me remark you.
Would you like to be unshaken? Yes. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
And
I need to figure out how to disable that.
I don't have the ability to use the macro unshake, so what do I just do? Is a vigor check or spirit?
Spirit.
All right.
It's not letting you...
Nope, the macro said I didn't have permission, but fuck you very much.
Well, the good news is you are unshaken. All right.
All right. Well, let's give these little bitches a taste of their own medicine. As I am going to give them my breath weapon. And drawing it's easier than...
Yes.
What is it, 9 inches?
9 inches.
I think I've...
You can double click and change. Yeah. Make sure to alt click inside to see which one's got targeted.
I want to adjust this template a little bit. Distance 9. We'll try it at 70 degrees, because I know I can catch all of them in this. Or it's not moving.
Let's see.
Can you move it when you draw it instead of the regular way? Maybe that's an issue.
Wait, I could just... Scrolly. There we go. I could just move from where the cone's starting from.
Yep.
And catch them all. All right, now back to here. Alt click.
Right.
It won't let me select all of them. There we go. And
and it still does that.
Oh, that doesn't
Click
have
the damage.
a roll.
Yeah, it doesn't have a roll. That just activates the animation.
Well, do you want to see which one of them's dive out of the way before I click the damage?
Yep. So first up is going to be the guy closest. Let me add that -2. And he's going to roll. Wow, he failed. So then we'll go to the next one back. Agility with the -2. He's going to roll. And he jumps out of the way. The third guy in the line gets an agility with a -2 to evade. Oh, he does not critically fail, but he is staying inside of there. And the last guy, all the way out here at the end. Oh, my better rolls menu went away for a second. There we go. 2 natural 1. Oh, and he did critically fail. All right. Go ahead and roll that damage. As he gets thoroughly distracted. All right, let me roll back up here. to the damage. The first one takes a wound. The second one is going to take, it says 5, but it's actually going to be 4. So he is quite obliterated by this blast of cold. And then the third guy, who critically failed, is only going to be shaken.
For me, I'll delete that template. And then how much move did I have left?
I'm not sure.
Not much. Right there. As I start walking towards Thid.
Let me find my tweezers.
All right. Credo.
All right.
These things fucked up Blizz's day.
I mean, because Blizz is small and weak. That doesn't quite put me within an inch of all of them, does it?
I can't see it.
Oh, if I let go.
Ah, there you go.
Looks like an inch to me.
Yeah.
I say the only one I'd be concerned about would be this one over here. If not, I can just slide a little bit.
All right.
All right. So first things first is we're going to start off by targeting this one. We're going to declare 2 actions. We're going to frenzy off of the first one. And if we end up killing the one I'm targeting primary, the one that is shaken will be the secondary target.
Okay.
I think you got the dead one targeted.
Oh, is it dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can hit the 2 that are still up because it's this guy up here who's still alive.
Okay.
And with Frenzy, if you're splitting it up, you declare how it's split up. You don't get to choose if you kill the one off of that and remove the Frenzy.
All right. We will do the first one on the one and then a Frenzy on the one that's dying.
Okay.
And then get the extra action one added in there.
All right. So it looks like you hit both of them.
All right. And looks like it's just normal damage. So I'll just... How do you want me to target one and then target the other?
Yes.
All right. Target one, turn wild attack back on. Damage.
Ooh.
I think that one might be dead.
35. That would be 7 wounds if it wasn't for the wound cap that Pathfinder for Savage Worlds imposes. And he is dead as fuck.
All right. And then the one that's almost dead.
He is only going to take 2 wounds, but that is still enough to cause him to explode into a bunch of little chunks of wood.
All right. And I still have my 1 attack left. Do I have enough inches to get there? Not quite.
Do you have a ranged weapon you can free action pull to throw?
You know what? That is a good question.
I mean, you can throw the hammer.
It's got a weapon cord on it.
That'd be even funnier.
I do. What's the reach on that again? Because I'm pretty sure I have something that's got a reach of 2.
The pike has a reach of 1.
Pike says reach 2.
Oh, reach 2. Indeed.
Yeah, the pike has reach 2.
So you'd have to let go of the hammer to put both hands on the pike, unless you want to take the 1-hand penalty.
No, we'll let the hammer dangle from its weapon cord as I grab the pike out.
All right.
And Pike, turn off Frenzy, Wild Attack, and -2.
Oh, there's an ace. Two
Apparently,
aces.
you need to use that pike more often. Jesus.
All right, go ahead and hit that raise damage.
Man, 5 raises. Holy shit. Let's hopefully damage goes that way too.
Yup.
5 wounds with a 28. And that one just explodes into splinters as well. And then it is this guy's turn.
Motherfuckery.
I've been sitting here doing my best not to chuckle out loud.
It is ironic. It is ironic the amount of shit that you gave Kristen for Spike.
Like, for those at home,
Karma's a bitch.
Let me put it in perspective. I have spent the majority of the time between sessions talking shit about how she's about to die.
Let's see. I'm going to pull up the first message of the day in our group message that you sent. And that was at... how do you see time on this? Oh, no.
It was...
I don't know. It was 9 a.m., maybe?
Yeah, 9 this morning talking shit about her dying today.
And then a series of gifts sent back and forth of cactuses falling and
okay,
cactus
I
emojis.
was just as guilty for talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you run the game. You're
shame.
allowed to. I'm supposed to be her colleague and teammate, and I was like, her, you're about to die, so please finish killing me. I deserve it.
All right, so this one right here comes running up, and it, seeing that none of his friends had very good luck with a spray, it's going to try and stab you with a spear.
Are you getting shanked by a twig?
He is getting shanked by a twig. The first one there misses.
Should have kept it with the
next one.
The next motherfuck. How many of these little bastards are there?
Comes rushing up, and it's less than an inch, so he's going to make it a run. So he'll have the run penalty, but that's okay because some of that run penalty will be removed by the gang up bonus, which if I remember correctly, he just misses. But if I remember correctly, it does.
Do they have Formation Fighter?
No, but they still get gang up bonuses. Everybody gets gang up bonuses.
The +1 versus the +2. Thank God these aren't goblins.
Yeah, that goblins would have kind of sucked, wouldn't it? Hey, look.
Oh, wait. There's more.
All right, so the next one rushes up, and it is trying to hit Blizz. Oh. And let me add the gang up bonus, because for some reason, Better Rolls is not liking gang up when you're on a gridless map. All right, so that is a success and just shy of a raise with a total of 12. As he jabs at you and does not cause any real damage. Gets caught up in your robes.
Can't get through dragon scales.
And this one comes rushing up. And it's also going to use its little spear. All right, so it's going to get a +3 gang up bonus. I'll do that from modifiers for better rolls this time. And it hits just shy of a raise as well. Oh, there's an ace on the damage, but not enough to cause any wounds. All right, so Now I get to add
Kristen?
Sid.
Or no, sorry,
Spike.
Dustin, thank you for playing that card.
Hey, I'm here for you, buddy.
Yeah, it's still in effect because no jokers have come up. All right.
You know, somebody has a card that might actually be really useful to you, but hasn't played it yet. Like one that soaks damage.
Where is Ingrahild?
You mean me?
No.
Yeah, he has
There
it.
she is.
Oh, I thought Nick had it.
No,
No.
I have the
And
useless one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
he doesn't have a useless one.
It's useless to me.
That's fair.
What is
Useless to Credo.
Why did it mark Credo as incapacitated?
I do not know.
That's really weird. All right, Credo, you were up first on the King of Clubs.
All right. So we are going to go ahead and move up. And that should put us in reach with, what, 3 of them? For all of them with the pike.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 actions. The first action we are going to use the frenzy on.
But thank God you're not raging.
That would be amazing.
That would be bad because he'd sweep with a pike and I would.
I don't have sweep.
Oh, thank God I'm thinking of the wrong character.
You're thinking of the other character.
I'm sorry, you're playing basically 2 of the same guy. So
The other guy with the hammer. Come on.
No,
No, that one uses an anchor. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's our untelevised, fun, nonsensical game.
Bash had the hammer, didn't he?
Yeah.
Bash had a lot of phallic metaphors. All right, Bash.
So we're going to use the frenzy attack on the first action. First attack is going to go to the one that's directly, well, I guess it'd be the larger circle one, and then the frenzy would go to the other.
So this one here, and then frenzy to this one?
No, it would be... This one is the primary target, and then this one is the frenzy target.
Okay.
Okay, because the other one is targeted. This guy is targeted.
Weird, because it has it... Hold on. Oh, overlapping bounding boxes.
Yep.
Does it have the correct one targeted now?
Nope.
It might, just with the way the box is. I think with that box it is. Yeah, it is, because it's on the same spot of the square.
Yep, because the box for that one is huge in comparison to the other ones.
Yep. But it's sitting at that exact same point on the box as it is on the other one. So it should be good.
All right. So wild attack, frenzy's turned on.
Hi, Corey.
I said it at the exact same time with my mic muted. All right, so we have the attacks going, wild attack, and the modifier. Let's roll for the hits. Ooh. You know what? We got plenty of bennies. We'll spend bennies on that.
All right. So you turn 2 misses into 2 hits.
All right, and this is going to be the first one. We make sure wild attack is back on.
All right. So this guy, he goes down. And let me, and as he does, the thing I'm forgetting to do is just flat out getting rid of these guys because there's nothing that they bring to the loot table. They just explode into splinters. All right, next guy.
All right, and this guy here, damage. 2 more wounds again.
Okay. And he goes down. Huh. When I hover over you, it says you're dead.
Weird.
Yeah, it does.
There we go. And let me remove the incapacitated. That is really weird. I'm not sure how, unless I accidentally selected you earlier.
Probably.
All right. So
All right.
this guy explodes.
There we go. And then the last attack. This is not a frenzy. Still is wild. And the -2. Oof.
That is a miss with a -1 total.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep that. We have a little bit of movement left, correct?
I'm not sure.
Yep, we have a little bit enough. I'm going to step into that position right there. That way they can't gang up on Blizz as easily from their current positions without taking a strike from me.
All right, Blizz, it is your turn.
All right. Well, normally, this is where I would, discretion being the better part of valor, would back up. But I made the mistake of taking the arrogant hindrance and playing my hindrance.
You know what?
I'm not going to run away from little stick figure bastards.
There's your little Benny for boldly standing your ground.
So, these suckers are here with me. I know hitting them is going to be an issue because of their size, but magic doesn't worry about size. So we're just going to declare one action, and we're going to bolt this little bastard. Target has dodge. Does this target have dodge?
Indeed it does.
Okay, what does that do?
That gives it, basically it subtracts 2 from all ranged attacks.
Okay, so it'll take into account, but since this is bolt, that shouldn't matter. Cover matters, but dodge does not.
Correct.
So I'll click that off, because it lets me. And I will...
a failure with a -1.
No, it should only be a negative, should be a +1 because of the scale, so I'll take that off. I didn't mean to do that. So let's try rolling this. We're going to use that Benny we got and re-roll this. Apparently it did not re-roll it, so I'll click free re-roll anyway. Nope, it's not. It's not working on the re-roll factor, so I'll just hit the power again and roll it on new. And it's going to be the same result of a 1 with the Benny spent. Well, that's my turn. Because I'm not retreating from these little stick figure bastards. Did you mute yourself, James?
I did. So they see a severely wounded person, and the first one extends its hand, and it is going to blast out its cone.
Smart little bastards.
All right, so Thid and Blizz both get a agility check.
Alrighty, at a -2. Boop.
Oh, now it does it.
Alright, I'll spend a Benny.
As I got a 10 this time.
There we go.
Couldn't roll higher than a 3 before, but a 10 this time.
All right, and Thid gets it as well.
That was a 10 with a -5. That was actually a pretty good roll.
And it goes off harmlessly. However, it has a buddy. And its buddy is also going to launch the cone. I don't think there's anybody off that way. Nope. Okay.
You know what, James? I'm taking this personally tonight.
Hey, they see a wounded creature. They're all about doubling down. They are evil. Chaotically so. All right. So you managed to deftly leap out of the way. And
which, as you move, draws an attack of opportunity. So go ahead and resolve that.
I don't think that works with evade.
Not with evade, no. All right, Spike, you are finally in this fight. You have no idea what these creatures are.
Yeah. I'm going to range heal my friend.
You cannot. You are not
Why?
a cleric.
You're not a
Clerics
cleric.
can only...
I have
He's
powers.
gonna need some tweezers.
I can't use my powers?
You have powers, but you can't adjust a spell with a range of touch to his range with a modifier.
That's only a cleric ability.
Yep.
Oh, it's on the thingy. I can use more power points to make it range.
Did I put that on there?
Yeah.
That one might
Is
have
that the
been
legendary power?
I don't know.
Does it have a gold star next to it?
No. I mean, I think he just typed it. Yeah, you put range times 2 plus 1 or range times 3 plus 2.
Ah. What's touch times 2?
Still touch.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why'd you
It's
put
just
it
like
on there?
multiplying or dividing by a 0.
I was
Jesus
thinking
Christ. The cactus is going to move and go fucking slap her friend across the face and heal him.
Oh
no,
my
when
God.
I did that, I was thinking of
God.
the cleric's ability to range heal. That's my bad. That was a clerical error. I'm sorry you don't know how to read a book.
You guys realize I have to sleep with this woman, and you guys are making her all angry.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you chose to marry her, and sometimes a hate fuck's a good thing. So,
Oh,
Ouch.
God, I need to stretch. I'm gonna have to call it early tonight.
All right. So there is a raise on that, which gives 2 wounds back to Blizz.
Take back all of the bad things I said about you this week, and I promise not to do it again until the next time.
Man, it was a good firm slap. Mm.
Also, I'd like to point out that I have 2 points of conviction that I completely forgot about.
I mean, that's on you. It's not my job to remind you.
Oh, I'm fully aware. I just wanted to put
I feel
it
like
out
this
there.
shit on Mike night. This is
It is.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I've heard of open mic nights, but this is a bit ridiculous.
This is shit on Mike night. A little different.
Hey, I've earned the right. I've known him for almost 20 years.
Can I use the rest of my movement to take a step away?
Absolutely.
I think I can only get 1.
To be fair, Mike, if I had better initiative, I would have healed you without complaining.
That's fine.
All right. It is Ingrahild's turn.
You'll still have your chance. I'm still pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
All right. Ingrahild can get to one of them in one movement, but she's going to run instead and protect her new buddy, Blizz, who's the one who helped cure her of her curse, declaring 2 actions, but only taking a -2 because of the run. First one at this guy. Oh, that damn scale modifier.
That's a miss.
That is a miss. And I think... Oh, she's got 1 Benny left. Why not? There we go. That's the way to do it.
All right. right, and she causes a wound to that thing, shaking it, putting it on death's door.
And she's going to take her hand axe to it to finish it off. The hand axe is the MVP, except this time. All right. Thid.
All right, Thid.
Your turn.
Thid. All right. Thid's going to see his buddy all boogered up. He's going to move up here and pull out his tweezers and just start plucking some splinters out of his old pal, Blizz. Just hold still for a second. Just
17.
hold still.
That is 3 wounds healed, but he only had 1 wound left.
All right, and that's going to end Tid's 2-round waiting turn.
All right, it is Kratos' turn.
All right, we are going to do a single attack frenzy.
Both on one creature or one on each?
I'm trying to get the other one to target, but it's not doing it properly. There we are. 1 on each.
All right.
Ugh.
Misses all the way around.
Wow. That's the lowest I've rolled in forever. Let's go ahead and spend a Benny on it because we're pretty arrogant about it.
I approve.
All right.
So the shaken one gets missed, but the untouched one gets hit with a raise.
All right, and let's stack all that damage up on it. Wild attack and raise damage. Wow, that's pathetic.
You gonna leave it?
You know what? No, we're gonna Benny that damage.
All right, so you take it from shaken to 2 wounds as you spend the Benny. And you know what? Just for giggles and grins.
Well, obviously this pike isn't as good as my hammer. So at the end of my turn, I'm going to switch back from the pike and to the hammer.
All right. Blizz.
All right. First things first, we're going to declare 2 actions. First action is, what the fuck are these things?
That would be a survival check.
Survival, not occult? Interesting. Well, I don't have survival. I was expecting occult.
And you can do it unskilled.
Would academics cover at a -2?
I would say more at a -4.
Oof. Well, I mean, let's see. Unskilled is a D4 -2, or my academics is a D6 -4. Fuck it. I'm smart. Let's try it. No fucking clue what these things are. Well,
no idea.
I do know. Actually, I'm not going to move up into melee with it because I have PowerPoints. So 2 actions, roll that. And we
are missing.
Failed because of the 2 actions. But first, let me take that scale off. Delete that. I'm at a 1.
Which is a miss.
Not when you're spending a point of conviction.
Ah.
Well, hopefully not when you're spending a point of conviction. Let's not do too much. There, where do I spend the conviction at? Just roll it.
Click on the conviction word on your character sheet.
There we go. All right, now what do I do?
then just click the under results. Click under roll.
There we go. The
Click
plus button.
Yep.
1d6. What do I do to make it ace?
Add an X to the end of it.
Thank you.
All right. So as you put your conviction behind this, turns a failure into a success. Roll that damage.
Because fuck these things, that's why.
And
That'll
you
work.
have shaken it a second time, which is enough to kill it.
And
All
now
right.
I am done with my turn because actually, you know
Why
what?
did that one not get a card? There we go.
You must have deleted the leader of the pack.
Did you move up to there?
Yep, I move up to there to get them. Yeah, because they were at the 10 of spades before, which they're still fine because they would have been after Thid anyway. And that's where I end my turn with giving everyone an even bigger gang up bonus against this little bastard.
All right. Why did it jump to... There we go. It is Spike's turn.
All right. I'm going to take a little spike off my hand and flick it towards it and move afterwards.
That is a hit.
That is a hit with a raise because the scale and the dodge was turned on still.
All right. So re-roll that. Click the raise damage.
Okay.
There we go. And as you blast it, the fight ends as it explodes into a bunch of wood splinters, and that is where we'll pick up next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. This episode of How Many Characters Can I Take to Near Death? We will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Everybody's so quiet.
I lived! Thanks to my healers.
That didn't get touched. That didn't